Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video of the 12 days on Planmas. Today I'm gonna be talking about my health and finance planners. And yes, today is day 10. We only have 2 more videos after this one and then this series is gonna end. It's a little bit I don't know, bittersweet moment because I have been enjoying showing you guys all the planners. But let's turn a candle. Let's turn on this candle that I have been turning every day. This is a little ornament by Target and I have been using it in every single video. As you guys can see, we already have many videos going on in there. So it's already till kind of like going on down. How do you call that? The candle wax? I think that's how you call it, wax. But if you don't know me, my name is V. I made so many videos about unboxing, stationery, fountain pens, inks, pens, anything related with this topic. And if you don't know, I have been posting videos every single day for the first 12 days of December, and I call them Planmas. I know many people do Blogmas, and people also do Plan with me daily, but I do love stationery, and I call them Planmas. So we plan for 12 days. Today, I'm going to be showing you my health and kind of finance planners. I do have both in here because one of these ones is kind of mental health, one of these is physical health, so they kind of combine. Let's start with this one. This one in here, I kept it. If you guys saw my videos before, I was debating on whether or not to keep these, but this is my 2025 Creffective paper notebook and I really love it. So it's a weekly notebook and it goes months, weeks, and so on. So that's why it was hard for me to not use it personal, but I'm gonna use it for finance and also for health. So I'm really excited that I'm gonna use it for something, right? So let's open this up. The first thing is this is gonna be a lot of physical health and I wanna get more in shape. I used to be super skinny and then I moved to United States and United States has a lot of sugar in everything. So I gained a lot of weight. And yeah, so circumstances of life, I have been sick physically all 2024. So I want to get better on my physical health. So I put a lot of these cute vintage stickers in here. Then moving on in here, in this area, I'm not going to track anything. I'm just going to use this as a way to see the months of the year. So literally as how it's supposed to be, just to look in there. Then this one in here has all the months and has some space for the months. So I'm going to do a finance summary each month because I'm also going to try to get better at finances. I'm also going to try better to not buy so much stationery because if you guys follow my days, I have been even detaching on Instagram. So if you haven't seen my stories on Instagram, please go and watch them. I'm detaching a lot of items on Instagram and my Instagram is the same name as this YouTube channel. So I'm detaching a lot of items in there because I bought a lot. I have a lot and yeah, so this is gonna be a lot of finance summary. So I'm gonna do how much money came in, how much money I spent, how much money I paid on bills and things like that. So it's a lot of budgeting happening here into that aspect. Then moving on in here, I do have in here some of the holidays. So this is okay. It didn't take a lot of space, but I'm gonna also take notes of my health, physical health in here. So if I had to go to the doctor or if I was sick, if I have migraines or things like that, I'm gonna take notes in here. Let's see how that goes for the physical health kind of thing. If this area doesn't work, I will find some pages at the end and do it in that way, but this is what I have as of right now planned for this section. Then in this section in the monthly is again going to be finance. So again, as I mentioned, finance and physical are all combined. This in here, I'm just going to take notes on when the bills are coming and budgeting for each paycheck. So I'm going to budget each paycheck. I get paid twice a month, kind of like in a bi-weekly basis. So I'm just going to take notes on that. But I want to see at a glance when the bills are coming, so I'm on top of those bills. And then we comes with the weekly and we go back into the physical health kind of thing. So in here, I want to keep track of meal prepping, any workout tracking, and also any shopping list regarding food items. So that's gonna be the whole plan in here. And as you guys can see, since it's physical health and finance, they kind of relate a little bit in my mind. So for example, the shopping list is also gonna tell me how much money I spend on a weekly basis when it comes to food. So it's a good way to keep track of both my food intake and also the money that I spend on that. So that's the plan for that. In here, I put some of the Travelers Company tabs. They are super pretty, and I like that they're really tiny. They go really well with this planner. And then moving on in here into the memo section, I don't have anything yet because this is all regarding health notes. I do suffer from a lot of migraines, and I often also have stomach issues. So I want to take notes on that because every time I go to the doctor, they ask me how long something has been happening. So I'm going to keep track of anything regarding health in here. So this is pretty good in that aspect. And also at the end, I may put some pages on also talking about the finance part of that. But that's the plan I have. I haven't started using it. So yeah, I cannot show you, and I will not show you this planner. I don't think I will share that on social media. Maybe the health one on the weekly basis, I can put a picture on Instagram, but that's it. This planner, you guys are not gonna see this planner that much at all in my channel. The other one that I have is this planner. This one in here is by Yumi Kitagishi. I think the name of the artist is, yes. And this one in here is super pretty. It's one of my favorites that I have for 2025. Of all the Hobonichi weeks, I think I really love this one. It has so many cute designs. I love the hand in here and also the hearts. It's just so pretty. Like, I really love it. This one in here, I'm using it a lot for mental health. And the way that I'm doing a lot of mental health is kind of like grounding myself. Like sometimes I have so many thoughts, and I already mentioned this a lot in my Dear Diary video. But I'm using something that is like a question a day, and that allowed me to sit and answer a question and think only about that, about my answer, and get all the other thoughts like get out of my mind. So anyways, the designs or the things that I have in here, I have just this that says embrace, and this is the word of 2025. Then in here, I don't have anything, but in here, I want to keep track of my self-care track, meaning what I did during that day for self-care. And there are some things that I have that I consider myself self-care. Anyone can consider something else as self-care, but this is for me. For me, reading, working out. I don't work out that much, but working out, I want to implement it for 2025. Watching TV, listening to music, and having some skincare are my self-care items. Also planning, of course, but planning is like, it's part of my life already, so I will kind of like have it every day. So these are the ones that I don't do often, but I want to keep track on, so I have a page for that. Then the next one in here is this is the self check-in. So by the time that I go and answer the question each day, I want to do a self check-in on how I'm feeling. How is my mind? How is my body? How is that going? So I started doing this. I don't know if I want to do the self checking or if I want to keep doing this, but for the question a day, I have a question that it regards, like, for example, like life or self-love, or the things that my hobbies, or time, like, or like things like that, things that make you happy. So I don't know, I just started doing this the first days or the last day of November actually, but I think I want to do self-checking. But this was also turning cute. Then moving on into the weekly, I do have this little pencil board. It comes and goes in all my Hobonichi weeks, so this doesn't stay only on one Hobonichi weeks, it travels. But I have in here what I'm been telling you, that this is my mental health grounding planner. So I just sit and answer questions every day. And these questions, the first 3 months, I copied the first 3 months of 2024 for the Coffee Monsters call. So Helen wrote this in her website and she had them in there. So I just copied them for the first 3 months. And yeah, so I already have them all set up, so I can just come here and answer questions. Last year I tried to do this, but I bought the Heeellooo, I think 2 pages a day. It was huge and it just didn't work out for me. So I wanted to try it again in a Hobonichi weeks, and since I really love the cover, I really want to fill this up. So hopefully that works out and I can fill it up. So I just answered questions. For example, what is one job you will never do? Can you buy happiness? There are like questions. Some of them are really silly. Some of them are like questions that make you think and really just ground yourself and pay attention to the question and the answer you're gonna give. So that's why I'm using this for mental health. And then at last, into the memo, I was gonna do books, shows, and review in there, but actually no. I want to do a really quick. I don't think this is gonna be okay, but it's 72 pages. We have 52 weeks a year. I may do weekly, so I think I'm gonna do a really quick weekly kind of like checking. So just talking about my week mentally, how I was doing that week. And this is like I don't know, like in my mind having multiple planners works. I don't know for you guys, but for me, each planner has its own life identity, and each planner helped me on each way. I cannot put happy feelings and bad feelings within the same planners. I just want to have this one that is talking about mental health. How was my mental health? What trigger anxiety? What trigger, I don't know, like depression? What is my mental health like that week? And I want to do that in here in these pages. And it's different from the other kind of like planners, because and at the same time not so much. I'm planning on filling this out on Sundays, or if there is something that I really need to pay attention in. But you guys know that I have my Dear Diaries where I'm taking notes of work and taking notes of my personal feelings, and also like the daily kind of like taking notes. But at the end of the week, I want to come here and actually taking notes of that, like a weekly reflection, because sometimes there is things that trigger anxiety for me, and then the next day I'm like, bro, seriously, you were just getting all cuckoo about this, and this is not a big deal. So I want to do that recap of how I felt, why I felt that way, and how I feel now at the end of the week. So yeah, I just want to use this as a quick mental health. Again, I just want to use those things to kind of help myself, and also I love the planner, so why not use it for that? And yeah, so these are the 2 planners that I'm using for my mental health, physical health, and finance for 2025. Let's see how long I keep with these ones. Again, if I fall in any of the planners, it's okay, as long as I have my personal and Hobonichi cousin bag filled up by the end of the year, and also other one that is coming up these days, I will be good. Like, it's all good. Planning is a hobby, it's not required. If there is a day that I don't fill it up, that's okay, you know, because for 2024 I left so many planners and I felt so guilty that's why I'm embracing change, I'm embracing craziness, I'm embracing moving around and just being free. So these are the 2 planners for that. So that's it for this. Let me know, do you guys keep any health, mental health, finance planners or tracking? What do you do for that? Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys do? And if you don't do anything, how do you manage that? But yeah, let me know in the comment section. And we have 2 more videos for this series to be over. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and also have a wonderful holiday season. Yeah, I will see you guys in the comment section, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Happy holidays.